What's up guys, I'm TomLFC7 and welcome to another transfer video with some massive news regarding big players linked with Liverpool. But first of all, I want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who likes these videos. If you want to see more transfer news and transfer updates, make sure to leave a like on this video, it really helps me out, and also subscribe if you are new to my channel. And Brendan Rodgers, the most encouraging news is that Brendan Rodgers said that all the players that we bought so far for 60 million, close to 60 million pounds, were already planned before Luis Suarez was sold, and the whole of the 75 million that we get from Barcelona for Luis Suarez can be reinvested into the team, so Brendan Rodgers can spend another 75 million pounds, and that would take our spending to close to 140 million pounds this summer, which would be just an absolutely crazy summer transfer window. But I think what we need to do is sign one or two really big top class players, and the players that we have been linked with today, just listen to this guy. So MARQUEE Reus, we already knew that we are looking at him. He would cost about 40-45 million pounds, and I said all along, all summer, let's bid for him. Let's see what happens, because if we can bring him in for 40-45 million pounds, I think he would make our team much better, and he would replace Suarez in an instant, would make us real contenders for the title again. I'm not saying we are not contenders yet, but that will depend on our signings and on other signings as well. Another player that I think could be a good replacement for Luis Suarez is Karim Benzema, but also we are linked with Edinson Cavani. I'm not too keen on him. I watched him in the World Cup and watched him for PSG a lot last season, and he's not a striker who can create something out of nothing like Suarez. He's more of a target man, and we don't really like playing that way. So I wouldn't be too keen on signing Cavani. And also we are linked with Isco at the moment. Many agents and many transfer news articles are reporting that we are looking at Isco because Real Madrid signed James or James Rodriguez, whichever way is the correct pronunciation, I'm not sure, for 63 million pounds. That's just insane amount of money. And also they signed Toni Kroos, so I think Isco is really down on the pecking order. And I already said all along that Isco would make for a brilliant signing in midfield. But the big guns that we are linked with today is Arturo Vidal and Paul Pogba. I have no idea where this link came from, but many papers, more and more papers are reporting this. And also Rafael Varane, we are linked with him as well. I would love to have a defender like Rafael Varane. We are still looking at Lovren, to sign Lovren, but I think I would bring in Varane. Maybe he would cost more than Lovren. I would bring in a left back, a centre back, another midfielder, and a striker like Reus or Benzema. We are also linked with Loic Remy. He would cost only 8 million pounds for Champions League clubs, because he has a buyout clause which says that the Champions League clubs who are in the Champions League can buy him for 8 million. And I think for 8 million is a much better option than Boney for 60 million, because Loic Remy scored goals in an quite average Newcastle side last season. So let me know, guys, out of all these players that we are linked with today, who would you buy? Let me know in the comments below. Who would you buy? I think I would buy Varane. I would buy MARQUEE Reus and one of Vidal and Pogba, if we can get them. We have the money. I'm just not sure that those players can be priced away from Juventus, but either signing would be absolutely insane, out of this world. But many other big clubs are looking at these players, like I think from the Premier League, Man United and Chelsea as well. So we have some competition for these players, but I think we have the advantage on Man United this summer because they are not in Europe and we are, so we must take advantage. I think at 8 million, Loic Remy wouldn't be a real risk. He's 27 years old. He scored quite a few goals. And basically he was the standout player in Newcastle, so he made the difference for Newcastle United last season. So I would welcome him with open arms. That's exactly the backup striker that we need. But I would still get one of Reus, Benzema, or another world-class striker. Not sure how many are out there available still, because I'm really confident that if we sign the right players, this could be one of the biggest and most important transfer windows in Liverpool's recent history. Because just think about this. Brendan Rodgers, as an absolute football genius, he proved that last season, because he had almost the same squad as the squad that finished in 7th place. And he improved almost everyone in the starting lineup. And with almost the same squad that finished 7th 2 seasons ago, he finished 2nd, only missing out on the league title by a couple of points. And he made every player better. And I think only Mamadou Sakho was signed, who played regularly for us. He was the only player who played regularly last season who wasn't there 2 seasons ago. But he only played for like half the games because he was injured, and he is a defender. So just think about it. What Rodgers could do with a squad if we invest like 140 million into the squad. I mean, just imagine if we sign Reus and Remy and Varane and Lovren, players like these, and we actually spend the Suarez money this summer. And we can. Rodgers himself said that we can spend the money. We won't spend it just for the sake of it. But if we can sign players who would improve us, Rodgers himself said that we would definitely sign them if they can improve us. So guys, this is just very exciting. I was absolutely buzzing after I read the interview with Brendan Rodgers, because that's what I waited for many years. For a summer like this, where we are in the Champions League and we can go for top players. And I think many players are interested in Liverpool now, because we are a club who have the stature, who have the pedigree, who have the history, but also now we have the playing style, we have the money, we have the Champions League, we are title contenders. If we sign the right players next season, I'm sure we can have another shot at the title. So let me know, guys, what do you think about all this that I talked about in the comments below, and make sure to leave a like on this video, and I want to hear your thoughts, so get involved. Who would you sign out of all these players that we were linked with? Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later. Goodbye. This is